Boo-boosh. Kochi? Say hi. Say hi to my dogs or you're fucking rude. Welcome back to another podcast. If you're watching this, hi. I know you can see one of my dogs, maybe the Kai also. He's laying on a pillow. But if you're not watching this, I'm sitting on the couch in my dog pajamas. Just got out of the shower. No makeup, no nothing. I was gonna get ready for this video, but then I just was like, why? I'm also filming in my living room, which is the loudest part of the house, I think, because you can hear all of the outside. But thank you for tuning in, and I hope that you guys like this visual. If not, let me know. But yeah, we're just chilling here. I am doing an episode on confidence today. But before we get into that, I just want to tell all of you Happy New Year. I hope that this year is treating you well so far. I think today is the 3rd. No, maybe the 2nd. I don't know what day it is. Anyways, I hope your holidays went well. I know that mine did. I spent a lot of time with family. For New Year's, we just stayed home and had some liquor, danced a little. I'm pretty sure though, if there was a big event going on that I wanted to go to, we would have went. But anyways, so today we are talking about confidence. Yes. So I'm so sorry if this, first of all, I'm not holding the microphone correctly. Today we are talking about confidence. So let's just go into the definition of confidence. What is confidence? Confidence is the feeling of self-assurance, right? Having confidence in yourself, being self-assured, you have validation within yourself with confidence. So I wanted to talk about confidence today because I want my podcast to be about anything that I want to talk about. And I think a lot of people nowadays seek out self-help books or self-help videos. And I did see confidence trending. So I kind of wanted to share my take on it. I do realize confidence is something that fluctuates. It's something that over time, factors influence your confidence, such as losing a job or having a baby or losing or gaining weight or getting acne. Things like that affect your confidence. And I think that the people around you also affect your confidence. I would say that I have struggled with confidence and I'm not scared to admit it. I think that this stems from mainly how I was raised in Hispanic culture. And I'm not saying that Hispanic culture is bad, but usually kids are to be seen, not heard. And you kind of mute yourself. You kind of make yourself smaller growing up, and you kind of don't challenge authority. And that's something that I struggle with now as an adult, kind of gaining my confidence and knowing my self-worth and leading as such. Not only was I affected by how I was raised, but I think that everyone is affected by their insecurities in life, whether it be, something to do with your finances or, the way you look or how much you weigh, things like that, or the car you drive. I just think, and my takeaway from learning about confidence and seeing all these videos, reading all these articles, is that confidence is really about control. And you kind of have to realize that you are in control of your own life. You are in control. The confidence is solely based on yourself, the way that you perceive yourself, not how others perceive you. So one thing that you can learn about how to be more confident in yourself is to stop worrying about things that are not in your control. Other people's actions, what's going to happen tomorrow. What you can do is gain control of yourself. And the way that you do that, I learned, is just simple things that probably all of you do today. This is not a how-to podcast or anything like that. I just kind of like discussing what confidence is and just like my own personal experiences with confidence. I just want to remind all of you, or if anyone who is like struggling with confidence right now, just remember that you are the main character and you're in control of your own life. So let's talk about flaws and insecurities, right? We all go through this, like I said before. If it's the way that your body looks or the way that your skin looks, I just think that if you want to improve yourself to feel more comfortable, I'm all for that. And I just want to remind everyone out there that I personally don't think the weight on a scale matters. If you're taking care of yourself, i.e. exercising, eating healthy, or if you have acne and you're very embarrassed about it, I just recommend looking up natural remedies if you can't afford a dermatologist nowadays because they're super fucking expensive. Or embrace those flaws. Like, you have choices, and I think that you can either fix it or you could just embrace it. And I think being self-aware is a really, really big part of confidence. Know your flaws, embrace your flaws. We're all beautiful, and I know that sounds corny, but it's true. We all are beautiful in our own way. And I just want to say, if you are feeling insecure about your body ever, just remember that your body is someone else's dream body. Another thing about confidence is that you can really fake it till you make it, and this actually works. I remember having to present a project for something and looking up ways to not be nervous, and someone said that all you have to do is turn that nervousness into excitement, and when you're presenting and you're acting excited, then it kind of tricks your brain into not being nervous anymore, which is a good trick. When I was younger, I was really shy, and I think that this goes hand in hand with confidence too. Like, if you're really shy, being shy is like more reserved and kind of just, I think, worried about what other people think or how other people perceive you. As a child, I don't know if there's anyone out there that's also the oldest. My mom would force me to order things over the phone or in person, like food. And what I would do is kind of just like go in and be like, I don't care, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm going to order this pizza, like whatever. And as you're doing that, you're basically faking it until you make it and kind of making yourself more comfortable. And I think that kids need to be exposed to different experiences as a child to build their confidence. So I was in sports, I was in choir, I was in band. Those things built my confidence because you're performing in front of people and you're interacting with your peers. There are many things that can help your confidence, and number one thing is starting a routine for yourself. Wake up in the morning at a certain time, make yourself breakfast at a certain time, do an activity that you like, whether it's going to the gym, just reading the paper. I don't even think anyone reads the paper, never mind. Like reading a book in the morning with a coffee, doing something that you like before you go to work, before you go into this hectic capitalist society. Taking control of your own life. A confident person is one who sets boundaries with other people comfortably in their life, whether it be platonic, familial, or romantic relationships. A confident person is someone who takes pride in what they do. I don't care what anyone says, making your own money is extremely important, and it doesn't matter the occupation that you have. You're working for your own money. That in itself you should take pride in. Also, a person who's confident usually has hobbies, whether it's making pottery or playing a sport. Hobbies take discipline is what I want to say.
A confident person is true to who they are,
adheres to their values, and carries themselves in a way that's true to them. And some of these things are kind of straightforward and like you might be listening or watching this and being like, that's me, I am doing that. But it's really hard for some people. Some people get lost in the sauce. Things change. Your body changes, life circumstances change, and that affects your confidence. And I just think that you really have to think positively about yourself. There was somewhere that I read that the average human has 90,000 thoughts a day. And most humans' thoughts are 80% negative. Now, what happens if today I'm thinking negatively about myself? Tomorrow, I will be thinking those same thoughts, which is a cycle. So think positively about yourself. You're great. I love you. Something that I realized is that a confident person doesn't take things personally. And when I say that is that everything is not about you in the most respectful way. So I watched this video, this TED Talk about how to not take things personally. And one example that the guy gave was, because this happens all the time here in New York, you're driving, someone is on your fucking ass, high beams, maybe they're not honking yet, and you're like, what the fuck, this fucking asshole's up my ass, like, what the hell? Instead of thinking that, you have to think, maybe that person's in a rush. I'll just move over. But instead, I feel like we all take things personally and we get really mad instead of removing ourselves from the situation. You are not people's intention. And let me repeat that again. You are not people's intention. What people do or say is not a reflection of you. If you are confident in yourself, if you are secure in yourself, nothing matters but that. Also, I would like to say, be humble as well. Yes, you can be delusional and think that you are the greatest thing on this earth. I promise you, you are. We should not be putting other people down in order to kind of elevate ourselves. And that goes into confidence. A real confident person celebrates other people's successes. They don't have an ego. They can just put that to the side. Success equals confidence because no matter what you're doing, if you see a result from what you're putting work into, that is success to me. Whether it's making pottery pieces for your friends or making music to share with your friends, that's success, and that builds your confidence. Things that I do to make myself feel confident, I will share on here. Like, for example, I cut my own hair. I know that's a bad idea, but it's really easy to learn if you watch a couple of YouTube tutorials, I promise. Or I do my own nails, not right now, but I have a whole gel kit. I have gel extensions. I like that stuff. That makes me confident personally. Not saying that you have to do this, but I also love just being clean. I'm a very clean person. I like my house to be orderly. I feel more comfortable and in a better mood if everything is organized and clean, and it makes me feel confident. Another thing that I would like to share is a Walmart bidet that I bought for $18. Okay? Squirts up into your parts. $18. That shit makes me feel so confident because I feel so clean. To be honest, I probably drive my partner crazy, but I don't care. The fuck. I feel like I'm talking really fast this whole episode, but I don't know. I kind of want to make content as I feel necessary. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm sitting here and I was thinking like, okay, I need to record this episode. I have to do my hair, I have to do my makeup, I have to like put on a nice shirt. And then I'm like, I really don't have energy for that. I literally just brought all this equipment to my fucking living room. Like, this is all they're getting. Sorry. But, fuck what people think, in my opinion. That's what you have to be delusional in some regard. Fuck what other people think. Like, no one is perfect. No one's job is better than anyone else's job. People try to tear each other down every fucking day. Like, why are we doing this? I don't know. Confidence. It's something that we struggle with and will always struggle with. No matter what's going on in life. Life is this fucking roller coaster, and one day I can feel like a supermodel, and the next day I feel like shit. I did not change from one day to the other. I am the same person. Or maybe if you get a little pimple, your confidence is like, But then you have to do something, like if you have a pimple, wear glasses. Distraction. Love it. Anywho, this week I don't really have any favorites at all. I have been watching football recently. Go Bills. I really want them to go to the Super Bowl. I'm not an expert at watching football. I just enjoy the sport. The men are cute sometimes. And it's kind of funny, like, to see them tackle each other. Yeah, I just want to reiterate that if you're struggling with confidence, please don't. Okay? You're beautiful as fuck. You're handsome as fuck. Think highly of yourself. Think positively about yourself. If you don't, I'm going to slap you. I'm going to literally drive to your house and slap you in the face. Because what are you doing? You're amazing. Thank you for listening to my short little podcast. If you like the visual, let me know. If not, I will never do this again. Just kidding. But I do have an Instagram, a TikTok, and a Twitter at Roll the R Podcast if you do want to follow. And if you do want to rate this podcast, go ahead. I'm not going to force you or anything, but it would be nice for a little comment or something. A good critique. Like, I don't want you to leave like positive comments and be biased if you don't want to. Please be honest with me. And yeah, thank you so much for staying and watching me and listening to me ramble again and again and again and again. Love you. Bye.